Hey girl, hey. Welcome back to Taste of Taylor. Today is Monday, which means we are in studio. I am so excited to be in studio with two of the three LadyGang queens, Kelty and Jack. Hey girls, hey.
Hey,
I
girl.
love that intro.
Hey.
Oh, you guys are hello, hello, hello.
Yeah,
Yes.
hey girl, hey.
Wait, how did hello, hello, hello start?
Becca just did it one day.
Yeah.
Was it like something she just did like generally in life?
No.
No, I think she was nervous, and we were all nervous because we were starting the podcast, and she just did. I was like, okay, intro us, and she wanted to make it not just a hello, welcome. And then a lot of people say it now, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's what, for their podcast intro?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't listen to other podcasts.
Oh, okay.
When I started...
Except Taste of Taylor.
Of
course,
when
yes.
I started, I was at Sirius, and I didn't have anything for a while. And then Howard Stern was like my role model.
Yeah.
And for radio, not for like,
Yeah.
morals. And
Yep.
he was, hey now, I think, if memory
Oh.
serves right.
Oh.
And so my co-host was like, we should like have one of those.
A thing.
And my really good friend had this woman that came and did her hair, and she would always like we called her Hey Girl Hey, because
Yeah.
she was like, it was nonstop. And so I was like, maybe that's like fun to toy around with. And I started saying it on the air, and I mean, it just stuck. And now I
you have
am
merch?
forever Hey Girl Hey.
Do people stop you on the street?
Yes, it's
Oh, that's
like
cute.
it's called getting Hey Girl Hey'd.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I call the audience the Hey Girl Hey Girls. So I'm in
Hey
it
girl,
to win
hey
it
girl.
now.
It sounds very, you need like a country western sort of
I
thing.
love it so
Wait,
much.
I actually think that Hey Girl Hey but was a thing on a reality show. I'm thinking maybe Rock of Love, like those times.
Yes.
There was a girl that said it all of the time. Like I'm talking like early 2000s. I need to look it up because I'm like, I remember
Only
that
you
from
would
like,
remember that.
Yeah,
I love
I know.
it. No, but it does. It's like ringing, and it's like
yeah, it's something.
there's got to be an origin of it somewhere,
Yeah.
and it ain't me.
And it just lived in the recesses of your brain until it came out. And
Yep.
it's like, yeah, it's perfect.
So we have so much to talk about.
Yes.
Specifically Lady World, which I'm so excited about.
That you're going to be at.
I'm gonna be there.
Okay, so Stassi hates the beach.
Well, you know what? Okay, so Stassi has historically hated the beach. However, she has been going to Miami recently.
That's what she was I was on her podcast last week, and that's what she was saying.
She went for F1 and fell in love. But also, she was there with her friend / publicist, Kate Bailey, who is the queen of Miami.
Okay.
So I think Stassi had kind of like an experience there that is not
she's
abnormal.
she's going like living the high life
The
up there.
high life.
Yeah.
And then she the triple cooked spray tan at Sports Illustrated.
Correct.
And I was like, how can this body hate the beach?
I know.
This
It-
body was meant for the beach.
So
Yeah.
I think we're slowly getting her like
Yeah.
into the Miami of it all, which is like Miami, Florida. It's like same.
More
Yeah.
fried food, like less pressure to have your triple spray tan at Lady World, like
More
but
fried food
butt
than Miami.
dimples, one piece, moo. Whether you take care of your pubic hair, we don't care. We
No,
listen and we
it's-
don't judge. Like we're
Lady
fine.
World is more for the everyday gal.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a flat shoe.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's no blowouts. Like let that frizz girl frizz hair frizz. Like that's how I feel.
Can I be like swimming in my moo? That's like my
Yes.
vibe.
Oh, there will be others.
Becca Taylor, Becca Tobin, our third, will be in a full, like, if they made those swim outfits from the 1930s, like a swimsuit, like what's it
No,
called?
Like a knit one.
Literally
the
turtleneck,
swim
long,
costume.
a swim
she has
costume that's
she
long.
has a
Yes.
swimming turtleneck long
Yeah,
sleeve.
she'll be in it for sure.
No, she
And it's
loves
not
a modest.
it's not for religious constraints.
No.
It's just for herself.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into anything, I
Yeah.
do have a confession.
Yeah.
And I know my audience is like, if you don't bring it up, you're
Oh no.
a wimp.
Oh my God.
Okay.
We were on The Bachelor
You talk
together.
shit.
No, I didn't talk shit.
Oh.
I inadvertently copied you.
Oh.
That's
we
okay.
don't
I
care.
copy everything they do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so I came out with merch. It was like my first time coming out with merch. And
Wait,
honestly,
you copied the LadyGang or you copied Kelty Knight?
I copied the LadyGang.
Oh, that's fine.
Nobody
then.
copies Kelty by herself.
Yeah, I was actually honored for like those 3 seconds before you admitted that it wasn't. Like, I was like, wait, what about me? Was it
She's
this?
like, everything that I do is copied off of somebody else.
Yeah. I was like, wow, okay.
So I was coming up with merch, and I was
Okay.
like, what can we do? What could we do? So Stassi and I, our favorite place in the world is the Beverly Hills Hotel for the McCarthy South, the Polo Bar
I see
specifically.
where this is going.
Oh, I know this.
And so
Yeah,
I was
we
like-
got many DMs about this.
Oh my God, no, you didn't.
Yes.
Wait, just in case people don't know.
Okay.
So, but you need to understand my thought process. He's
I
going
want
into
to hear
it.
the story.
Well, we're not mad because we ripped it off from someone else. So
I know,
like, we're
it's-
fine.
yeah.
So everything's good.
So I came across the True Beverly Hills sweatshirts, like I'm sure just from the movie, which is like one of the most iconic movies ever. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cute, that little shield. Oh my God. We recently came with this merch and we did like a bunch of different like color whatever varieties.
Yeah.
And it was the shield with the hey, girl, hey. That was it. It was just, it was Troop, hey, girl, hey. The end.
Yeah. Okay.
It comes out. We're so proud. We underpriced it. Don't even get me started. And my wife's my business partner. So I was
Did
like
it
ready to
sell out?
divorce. It didn't sell out because it like can't sell out.
Oh,
Do you
is
know
it
what I
like
mean?
a pre-order
Yeah,
thing? Yeah.
Yes, but
Did it sell well?
oh my
Yeah.
God.
Gangbusters.
So I'm riding high, I'm
Yeah.
feeling good, and then I start to get these DMs and comments, and people are like, way to cop LadyGang. And I was like, wait, what? So I said to Tay, wait, did we copy LadyGang? I didn't even know what the reverse looked like.
Oh my God.
And so we Googled it, and there it was, just in all its beautiful glory. It was Troop LadyGang.
Well, you know
So-
what?
First
I'm
of all,
gonna-
a re-release for sure, and
For
we
s-
support
yeah,
it.
I was
Thank
gonna say,
you.
we give you permission because we completely ripped it off. True Beverly Hills. Like
Yeah.
I got the font. I do all of our merch.
Okay.
So I'm like, I got the font. I made it perfect. It's like literally a 100% ripoff.
Okay.
So like you're real. That's a loophole.
I remember them making it, Jack making it, and I was like, oh, it's cute. But I'm always so scared. I'm like the business girly. So I'll be like, I don't know. Are people going to wear like a green sweatsuit with pink writing? It was one of our best sellers.
Yeah.
It's
So people
so
are
cute.
begging us to bring it back. We might need to bring it back.
We might
but
have to
You
after
should
this
definitely do
conversation.
another drop of it.
I think we
And you
will
can
now that I
tell
have
You
you
should.
can
permission.
tell
Yeah.
Reddit,
Yes,
because I saw it on Reddit.
I died.
You can tell Reddit that
You're not still
we're-
stalking us on Reddit, are you?
No, I stopped, but this was a while ago.
Yes,
okay.
it was. It was a year ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was deep in my Reddit
Wait,
self-googling.
do you have a Reddit addiction?
I had a Reddit addiction.
Of looking at her own name.
Wow, that's
because I-
dark. Not
Yeah.
because that's wrong to look up your name. Just because that's a scary place to go.
100%. I
There's
was
so
doing
many
it
other
more
places.
in like the
There's
business.
not a
It wasn't
positive
so much
comment in
Kelty
Reddit, yeah.
Night of it all. It started because I started going on the Jeff Lewis show.
Okay.
And Jeff
okay.
Lewis, the chumps are notoriously very mean.
Yes.
And my assistant at the time was like, he was brand new to me. And so he was like kind of obsessed with my fame. And
Okay.
so he would be looking like he was really excited to be working for me. So he would want to find the clips of me and be like, oh my God, they're talking about us. Like us, but it wasn't us. It was me.
Yeah.
And he would be like, Jeff Lewis, people are really mean. And I didn't even have Reddit. And then I got Reddit. And so then I would look up LadyGang. I would look up, E-News. I would look up Kelty and I would see what they would say. And this is when since I don't even have Reddit on my phone anymore and I don't use it at all. But then I noticed that other podcasts get a lot of heat and like and I was like, well, snap, like, are we missing out by not promoting our episodes somewhere on Reddit? But the magic of Reddit is that you
No.
can't promote things.
Oh, no
Well,
way.
and also
You
people
have to have
only
the
go to
car-
Reddit to talk shit.
And you have to have the karma. Like even if I had a housewife on the LadyGang, I can't go on the Housewives Reddit and be like, check out this interview. You have to have all the karma points.
Even if you could, literally nobody is checking it out on Reddit.
No.
That's not how
They're
Reddit works.
just shitting all
Which is
over
for-
everything in the
why
world.
I don't have
Yeah.
Reddit anymore, but I did see the drama on Reddit.
Okay.
And what
I'm not surprised. That's a very Reddit-y thing.
I should
Yeah.
have written you
It's
then
so
and just
petty.
been like, we literally don't care. We are putting out good girl karma wherever we go.
You guys really do.
Which is why Lady World is the way it is. Like, people are like, how did you get all these people?
Mhm.
Like, how'd you get Hannah Burner? Like, she's selling out these huge shows. How do you get Stassi to
Yep.
come to the beach
Yep.
when she notoriously hates? People literally comment, they're like, this is weird, Stassi hates the beach. I was like, no, Stassi's great because we have this 10-year friendship of just all being in Hollywood together. And she's been on the podcast. We had her on our TV show. We helped her with her podcast. She moved to Podcast One. Like, we just, that's what we do is we sprinkle good girl karma everywhere.
Yes.
And then when we need a favor, we will ask you for the favor. So hope you enjoyed the merch and the sales. We'll let you know when we need you to host karaoke at Lady World by
Done.
yourself, Taylor, on,
Done. Done. Honestly, it would
Yes.
actually be a dream. I love karaoke.
I love karaoke too.
But then / hate it because then I sing and I like try really hard and then sometimes I get like
Oh, you
nervous
do?
and then sometimes I'm like I want to just like shrink into a corner and die afterwards. But sometimes I'm really good. It's like a 50-50.
Wait, could we
Okay.
add like a 20-minute or a 15-minute Taste of Taylor karaoke series, like pre-Stassi as her warm-up?
Oh my god!
And
I
it would
literally
be all curated just by Taylor. And then the last thing you could do is like, and now in honor of our guest and my bestie coming could be like a song for her.
Listen, I'm processing because I'm like simultaneously
Excited and terrified.
Exactly.
But that's the best combo.
You don't have to tell us now. I'll go on Reddit. I'm gonna screenshot some Reddits about
gonna
that time
find
you
some
ripped us
blackmail,
off.
yeah.
And then I'll blackmail you to make you say yes.
I'm so excited for Lady World. Okay, so how do we get here? Because this is not a small undertaking. Like,
No.
I think people are like, oh, they just came up with it on a whim. How did we get here? Because it's major, you guys. This is like huge. It's like a girl explosion carnival.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're
I'm
welcome.
actually stealing that. Put
Girl
that on the
Explosion
shirt.
Carnival. No, I mean, we've kind of like toyed with this idea for the past over 5-ish years.
Damn.
We wanted to do like a summer camp sort of a thing, have all of our girls come, maybe sleep in bunk beds, like
Love.
do the camp counselor sort of stuff. And then we got this opportunity to work with this company called Topeka. They own a piece of land on the Florida beach.
No.
And they're like, maybe you should do your little summer campy thing here. And we're like, wait, this makes way more sense for our girl.
Totally.
Like, we want to lay on the beach in a bikini and eat fried food and go sleep in our nice condo that overlooks the ocean. So, like,
Yes.
that's where it sort of ended up making sense. And then everything else kind of came from there.
I think the thing about getting older in ladyhood is that you just miss your friends.
Yeah,
like
totally.
I think we get married or we're in relationships, we've moved in with someone and we like mostly go home after work and like watch Housewives with our significant other or our roommates. And let's be honest, that's like what we are doing with our lives, which is sad, but also Housewives are great.
Yes.
So, or you watched Vanderpump Villa, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
doesn't have to be
Oh,
Housewives.
Thank you.
Obviously.
My episode specifically.
Obviously,
Duh.
on repeat. And so, for us, like, we just miss our friends. And we found that as we got older, like late 20s and our 30s and 40s, like there's less times to take those trips. Like
Totally.
the college bachelorette party or the sorority party or whatever that is. Like you just kind of get more responsibility. As the responsibility goes up, the like ability to like take those trips and make those plans goes down.
Yeah.
And I just missed my friends. And I was like, well, the problem with making a trip is that it's so much to plan. Like you have to have that Kelty in your group.
You
That's
have
going to
to.
be like, here's the data, here's the flight, send me the Venmo,
data.
or whatever. And so we thought, okay, well, if we do that, we do it for you. So all you have to do is literally go to ladyworld.co. You go, the whole front section is sold out. You can't even get your ticket anymore.
Damn.
Goodbye. Like that is sold out. But there are seats available in 2 different tiers.
Okay.
You pick how many people are going, and we have over 250 girls coming solo.
Oh my God.
Right
I
now.
love it. I love it. I love a
And
solo.
they just want to meet
Yeah.
friends.
It's
So
the
you
best.
pick your ticket. Literally, you check out. It's as easy as shopping at Revolve. Like you're fine.
Amazing.
And then they send you an email, and they're like, "Where would you like to add an accommodation?" And we have 5 different price levels of condos, from beachside walk out to the beach, like you're right there, to like a little off the beach to like off the beach. Every budget, super affordable. We get a great deal, and you can package it all together. So your condo, your ticket, and then the ticket includes everything. So your ticket is 3 days and 3 nights of activities and shows. So in the morning, if you're a Kelty,
Yeah.
I want to wake up, I want to go to my sound bath on the beach. Then I'm going to do a light fitness, like maybe a yoga, Pilates, mat Pilates with the sound of the ocean. Then I'm going to head over to the venue and I'm going to take an Elf Beauty is our presenting sponsor. So they're going to
Love.
do, I specifically asked for this, a class where we all use the Elf Beauty products and we learn to do lymphatic drainage on our own faces.
This is all I've ever wanted to learn in my entire
Me
life.
too.
I will be there.
So we're all going to be there learning how to depuff our faces and then go back to the beach, have some fried food for lunch, whatever. And then at 3:00, the venue, you come over, you're going to get to do all these different activations. DSW is going to be there giving every single person who comes like something very nice.
Love.
Eat the food, get in your seats, and then the show start. And it's all your favorite podcasts, but comedians in a way that you've never seen them before. And then music. Jack's husband is in a band called The Maine.
I
It's
know.
very popular.
I know.
And then on Saturday night, we have this Pop 2K thing, which is like Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC, Mark McGrath, BB Mac, LFO, O-Town. It's like a girl's dream. And Sunday night, Caitlin Bristow's coming, who I know you guys know.
Love.
Yeah.
Love.
And she told Mel Robbins on her 40s she was going to release music. What people don't know is that she told me she may have an EP out, and
Stop.
I'm telling her, like, this might be her first Caitlin Bristow concert. She might do
Oh.
half podcast, half singing.
Allegedly.
No.
Allegedly.
Wait, I'm not doing karaoke anymore.
Karaoke's on Friday. Karaoke's on Friday.
The pressure's
It's
too
too high
high.
now.
Yeah.
So my wife she like fangirls out so hard for early aughts musical acts. So
Yeah.
so she's coming with.
Amazing.
This is her. She will be pregnant. I just like had to like think about it. Yeah, so she'll be like pretty far along.
Yeah.
But she's like, I'm not missing it for the world.
No.
And is Ryan Cabrera coming?
Yes.
So we met him at this like random event and they exchanged numbers and she thinks she's the coolest.
Oh my God.
And so she was like, well, Ryan, my best friend's gonna be there. So obviously I'm going, but she's not gonna act cool. She's gonna act like a screaming
You guys will
teeny
be
bopper.
You guys
That's
will
what
be back.
Kelsey is.
Yeah, I'm like that with everyone.
No way.
Yeah.
Everyone. It doesn't matter. Like and it's only certain
She'll
people
like
I
run
care
after
about.
people.
Yeah, it's like real celebrities when I'm like E-News Kelty, when I'm with real celebrities,
Yes.
I'm like George Clooney. People are like, wow, you did that George Clooney interview at the Tonys and you were like so cool. And I'm like, George Clooney's George Clooney. Like, I don't freak out about that. But like, we recently had Chris Kirkpatrick and Ryan Cabrera in our studios in my house and Mark McGrath
and
the-
JC.
Shazay. It was as if like I landed on the moon first. Like I was literally like, oh my God, you guys, I'm exactly the same. So we will get along great. And there's like a whole backstage VIP area for like, obviously for the artists.
Amazing.
So when you're backstage, now you guys have to stay for Saturday night.
Okay,
Yeah,
done.
because then you can canoodle.
Twist my arm.
Yeah.
You have to stay Saturday night or else your wife won't.
She'll miss all that good stuff.
You
She
can't miss
will.
Ryan Cabrera, and he's the nicest person.
Yeah.
Oh, he's such a doll.
He's
and
so
his
friendly.
wife is like
No.
WWE.
She'll kill you. Don't get too close.
WWE.
They changed it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. WWE. She's like major.
No.
That's why we met. It was like a WWE event, actually.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
They're such a fun couple. I love it.
They're great.
Yeah.
I really tried to get him to talk smack on Ashley Simpson. I was like, is it so crazy? Like Ashley Simpson? And they were like, no, we're actually best friends with them. We go on double dates all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, Ryan Cabrera is the second coming of Jesus.
I
He's the
know.
most cool person.
What a guy.
I almost brought up Audrina Patridge to him, and then I stopped myself.
He'd probably say something lovely.
know he would.
Like, wow,
I
she hasn't
know.
aged a bit.
You're definitely not getting the soundbite from him at all.
Ever. Were you guys like big like boy band fans in high school?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
No way. What was
No.
yours?
Oh no. Backstreet Boys. We had AJ McLean on our LadyGang show.
Don't even get us started.
We were in the middle of filming the first season of LadyGang TV for E, like our first TV show ever.
Yes.
It was so high pressure. I was at Entertainment Tonight at the time. We used to have to film LadyGang TV at 5 in the morning because they wouldn't give me time off at ET, so I had to then go to ET.
That's insane.
It was
AJ
horrible.
comes on. We fell in love.
Well, Kelty and I, anytime that there's like an attractive man around our vicinity, her and I freaking geek the hell out. Like geeking
We were just
so
like-
hard. And
And
AJ really did it for us.
Yes, and AJ was like, well, I'm playing Vegas. Like I have
Tonight.
my Vegas
Or tomorrow.
residency tomorrow night. Why don't you guys come? We literally were filming the show, didn't even care about our TV show, booking our tickets to Vegas.
No.
And we had been up for like 48 hours. We went to Vegas. He pulled me on stage.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I got the rose from
Wait,
each of
talk
them.
about being a super fan. You would have thought this girl, the way that she was like, and they didn't he give you a rose at some point?
They each gave you a rose, and I got to hug each one of them. And people were like, I'm so proud of you. And I
You
was
would
like,
have thought she
"Me
was
too."
the president of the fan club, like for 30
am.
years. Like it
It
was
was
insane.
incredible. We all wore Backstreet Boys shirts.
Wait,
Anyway.
and then we met them backstage.
Yeah, and Howie was the nicest.
Wait,
and-
who was your number one guy though? Who was your number one guy in
was-
the group?
I was a Brian girl.
Okay.
I was a Brian too, and a little Kevin. But then after you tell,
What about my shirt?
oh, the shirt.
Oh
and
no, well we can't talk about that. No, I was wearing a.
Wait, now we have to talk about the thing that we can't talk about.
I was wearing. I went to go try to find a Backstreet Boys shirt after we recorded LadyGang TV because I'm like, I have to wear merch to the show. I don't have any merch.
Yes.
So I was going to like these vintage stores in LA and I found a Backstreet Boys shirt, but it was the one when Kevin
was out of the
left.
group.
No.
So it was only the four of them.
The shade,
and then we were
the
back.
unintentional shade.
I know. And then we were backstage and we ran into Kevin and Kelsey's like, look, she's wearing the shirt, but you're not in it. You're not her favorite. Or you said something so embarrassing.
Of course I did. Also, I'll tell it. After AJ was on the podcast, Jack and I had like a 3-week thing where all we would do at night
Oh,
is
that, yeah.
watch YouTube videos of Backstreet Boys performances and oh my god,
We would like time code them and we'd be
when
like,
he was doing the hip thrust.
At 3:33, look at the hip thrust that he's doing. And we're like,
And we would
oh
send
my
him
God.
actually. She was engaged. I've been married for like 8 years at this point, and we'd be like, "No, 133 is a great AJ moment." And we would send it back and forth to each other, and we're adults.
Well, what you don't realize when you get older, you're like, AJ carries the fucking Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
Like he
The
is.
perspectives really change
He
as an
is
adult,
the,
right?
He's the lead singer of the Backstreet Boys.
You know
Like
what he is? I
everything,
never even thought about
everything
this.
revolves around him.
He's
even though
foundational.
Nick got all the credit, but like
Yeah.
you watch them and AJ is leading the pack. Like
Yeah.
he really is when
Which
they
is
do live
so
shows.
disappointing because he was so bad on Dancing with the Stars. And I was like, I know you have
was?
more in you. Anyway, sorry. Who's your bachelor? You're an NSYNC girl.
No, I'm a Backstreet and NSYNC. Like,
Yeah.
I can't pick a favorite.
Tied?
Yeah, tied,
about you?
100%.
So I thought I was too cool for school. So I was wearing like wool socks, Birkenstocks, hemp skirts.
Oh,
like I
okay.
You were
really
going to Lilith
Granola.
Fair.
I was like, I'm gonna go see the Disco Biscuits. Like
Yeah.
dark. That's like Reddit of music. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I know. So I missed out because I was like trying to be like so cool for the stupid boy I dated.
Even when you were like super young?
Yes, never.
Weird.
Never New Kids on the Block. I mean, you're not as old as me, but
A little bit, fine. I guess, well, yes, I am. Joey was, I had a
Baby
little
Joey.
crush on baby Joey. And I knew.
he was like 16. It was so
yeah,
weird.
Andy Shaughnessy was his cousin, real name. And so we went to like a concert and he was there and we got to go backstage and meet him. So maybe that's why I had a crush because I've always been a
Yeah.
social climber.
Oh,
So
nice,
I'm like,
yeah.
my crush is the one who I have the like most realistic access to.
Okay, yeah,
You know,
that
I love
makes
that.
sense.
I know how to
You're
play
like,
it.
I know him.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I
I
love it.
really, but I'm jealous of the fangirldom. You know what I mean?
But
And
now you can do it.
Okay, fine. I'll jump on the bandwagon now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go with
Wait.
LFO.
What about Mark McGrath?
That's a
you're not a
bandwagon
Sugar
you
Ray
could get
girl?
on.
I can get on that. I could.
And he is the nicest, most self-deprecating, like humble
He
guy.
gets how lame it is that he still has frosted tips and he's going with it anyway.
I
He's
love
like,
it.
No,
No,
he's
he's
like,
like,
yeah,
he's
this
like,
is how people recognize me.
He's
I'm
like,
not
I
going to
tried
change
to
it.
not have them. He's like, but then I realized, like,
That's what people want.
that's what people want. I gotta give the people what they want.
He has to play the hits of his
Yeah.
hair. Yes.
No, he knows, and just the
He
hits
can
of Sugar Ray.
He can never, ever change his hair.
No, he's 57. I looked it up
we
today.
So cute.
And he's
so
still
nice.
doing it, and I love it.
Oh my God. I remember LFO came to Sirius and I interviewed them.
Yes.
Oh, cute.
My wife.
But there's only one.
Right. But it was two.
Dark.
Beck. I know. Sorry. And so they were putting on a show.
Yeah.
And so she was like, can we go to the show? And I was like, yeah, I mean, they gave us tickets. You would have thought, I thought she was going to suck their dicks.
Oh my
She
God.
thought
She
she
didn't
was
even do that.
Oh
it was
my
like
God.
going to, she was like, are we going to Beyonce, Bad Boy Carter? And you're like, no, I've got LFO. And she's like, even better.
Literally. And I
my
was
God.
kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I was embarrassed for her for a second. I said, it's a little too much. Like I was scared to leave her alone for their sake.
No, she's
Yeah.
that bad.
They've got some hits, though.
They
I
do.
know. I know.
Um,
It's gonna be so good.
Fell for the girl that's on TV.
Great
That's kind of a
rendition.
deep track.
Yeah. No, that's the
Wish
main
for
track.
you in a falling star.
She's just singing it weird.
No, I just have a bad voice. No, the deep track is I like girls that stop by for the summer. For the summer.
Yeah, I like girls that wear
Yeah,
Abercrombie and Fitch.
That's the
Yes,
hit.
That's the
Yeah.
one.
Girl
Yeah,
on the
that's-
TV was still a hit. Jennifer
I
Love
think
Hewitt
that's the
starred in the
second hit.
music video. That
I
was the second.
forgot, because did she date one of them?
Yeah, I don't know. But she
Did she?
was, I don't think so. She
Oh.
would never. She was dating like really famous people.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you ever interviewed, because you guys have a lot of big guests on your podcast. Have you ever interviewed somebody and you're like, oh my God, like did we just fall in love?
Oh,
It was AJ.
no, mine was JC.
Oh, JC Chazé. Yeah, that was so fucked up. Sorry to say.
What? When we kept thinking, I was like, well, he came on our podcast.
He left. And then Becca and Jack were fighting about who he was making googly eyes
I
with the
thought that,
most.
I thought that, oh yeah. No, I thought
I
that
did
you
not
thought.
think, no, I did not think he,
He
was
just
making
has really good eye contact. And
Yes.
like he is a little bit flirty, but not overtly. But
Right.
like he's really
nerd flirty.
He's cute and like nerdy. And I was like, did we just have a moment?
And
And then we cut a clip that I was talking to him about, and I sent it to all of my girlfriends. They're like, it is a little bit flirty. They're like, maybe he's flirting. I'm like, I don't
and
know.
then Jack said it, and I was like, yeah, no, I saw him looking at you a lot. And then Becca was like,
no, he was looking
looking
at me.
I can't. I'm dead. And then you're fighting. It's
and
like,
then I was like, well, he wasn't looking at me. It's like, must be my face.
He was definitely the one, and it's so funny because we can like watch the video of us afterwards. Like I'm like fixing my hair like a bunch and like kind of like, and then like
This was literally 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, this wasn't like 10 years ago. This was like,
no, it was like
maybe
3 months ago.
3 months
Yeah.
ago. But it wasn't like that. Like, we've been interviewing celebrities for 10 years on our show.
No,
We've
but
been-
it's like he is one. I mean, I was a JC girl. Like,
Yep.
he was my number one. Like, I liked Brian, but like, I was out of anybody a JC girl. So I'm like, this is actually the most insane moment for me ever.
And shout out to JC. His musical's really great.
yes.
Oh yeah, the
Hope it
music
gets
is really
made.
good.
It's really good.
Yeah,
I will say, I had a couple, like Taylor Kitsch came in and I fucking die for him.
yeah.
But this is when I was a
Did
lesbian.
you watch Friday Night Lights?
I literally have to say,
When
I
you
was
were a lesbian?
It's so problematic. I'm sorry to my community.
Wait, when you weren't a lesbian?
Right. Well, I mean, I don't know what I am. I'm married to a woman.
That's
I'm a
okay.
lesbian, or I'm queer, or I'm like
Yeah.
pansexual.
Yeah.
I always say I'm Taylor sexual because she's like the only person I want to have sex with.
Okay, yeah, I love that.
So, but yeah, so like when I thought I was into men, right?
Yeah.
So I had a couple. I had like a moment with what is his name? Oh my God, he's my boyfriend. I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. John Mayer.
Oh,
Wait, you got
when?
John Mayer at Sirius?
I interviewed him. Yes.
Oh.
And
I was like, how'd you get him on a podcast? He said no to us 47 times.
Yeah.
oh yes.
We even were almost going to dedicate our second book to him.
I forgot about
know.
that.
Because we loved him so much. And then he said no right before it went to publishing. And we took it out and we changed it again.
And then we got the ick.
And we decided,
he should go on.
No,
What is
yeah.
he doing? Singing with the Grateful Dead
I know.
or
God.
whatever.
honestly,
Just
now
like
I'm
having
like, I don't even
residency
wanna-
at the Sphere.
Anyway, tell us
Oh,
about
yeah, that
John.
little thing.
Yeah.
He came in and I was like, he's so charming. I was like, we are actually in love. And then his A&R rep asked the receptionist for my number, and she happened to be my best friend and roommate. So of course, so I don't know if he ever knew it would get back to me.
Yeah.
And the way I was like, oh, when John calls, and guess what?
Never called.
Literally never called.
But
Damn.
why did he need your number? What did he want to send
Did you feel like
pricey?
there is vibes, or do you think
No.
that that's how he's like with everybody?
I think it's how he is with everybody.
Yeah.
I do.
Or do you think he's like a social climber where he's collecting press? Like a lot of people after interviews ask me for my number so that when they do something terrible, like a DUI or
No.
whatever, I'm not
They
saying
can
John
be
Mayer
like,
did
can you
that.
bury it
They
on
can
your
be
channel?
like, hey, just letting you know, like I'm getting divorced tomorrow, like would love your support in this. So that, yeah, so I pick a side. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Happens all the time.
crazy. Really?
All the time.
I love the inner workings of
I
Hollywood.
know. And then
know,
I'm
it's
like, would you come
crazy.
to a LadyGang podcast? And they're like, this is not a good time. And then I'm like, this is not a good time for me to support you.
She holds on to grudges.
I
A long
love
time.
a grudge holder.
I will literally till my grave.
Till my grave. You know how people say like you have to get over it for yourself? I
No.
don't believe in that.
no.
I
do, you want
do
to
not
plug your
believe
book?
in the let get them theory. I just pitched a book. By the time this comes out, I just started pitching a book, and it's called the Fuck Them Theory, and it's literally for people that are done being the bigger person.
I love
I've done
this.
therapy for my whole life.
Okay.
I'm on SRIs, like a big microgram dose
Yes.
a day, and I've realized actually I'm worse if I just let them. Like if I just let them
she
treat me
is.
badly,
Okay.
I feel very happy that I wrote a book about our mutual ex-boyfriend and how badly he treated me. And I'm happy that it's cringy for sure. I'm happy the world knows that he was a major douchebag.
Yeah, she needs the
and I don't have to
validation.
carry that anymore.
I agree.
If I had to just let them treat me like shit, then I'm carrying it like it's something I did. No.
No.
Yeah.
And I also I let them secretly. I mean, I fuck them secretly. Like there are people in the business that have been very mean to me or done things to me or squashed plans or whatever. I have purposely gone behind their backs and ruined their reputation,
No,
careers.
she's like,
But I'm really
she'll be
smart about it. You'll
waiting.
never know.
She'll
I'll
be
like,
waiting, and it'll be like 10 years later, and then she'll plant
You'd
something.
be like, God, it's so crazy. I had that pilot and it never went. Oh, because I was at dinner with the head of that network and I let them know that you were terrible.
Honestly, same.
Right?
Literally same. There will be people that call like, oh, should I do this, that, and the other? And I'm like, don't. He's the fucking worst. Or
Yeah.
don't. She's a bitch. Like
Yeah.
a low-key bitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know
And
what?
it
I'm not
feels
letting them.
so good.
Fuck 'em.
It feels great.
Right?
It fuels me. I'm fueled by spite, revenge, pettiness.
Me too.
And I no longer want to hide that part of myself because the LadyGang girls have always known this about me.
Yes.
I've always since day one. Since day one, I have been this way, and I've had to act like I even bought arena tickets to the Oprah Live Your Best Life tour, and I drove all the way to the Forum in LA, which is like an hour and a half, and I bought the fucking journal, and I journaled. I did all the filling out. I've listened to all the podcasts.
You did
She
the work.
tries.
I
She's
tried
yeah.
so hard to be a good person. It's just not what makes me.
It's just not in the cards.
It's not gonna happen
It's
for
not
me.
for her.
I have let go of I'll hold on to a grudge from literally third grade.
Yeah.
I'll never talk to
Oh.
that bitch again. You
Yeah.
know?
No.
But there's one that's my worst one.
Okay.
And it's one person, but also their spouse. And I clump them together. I don't think
Oh.
I actually dislike him. I think it's just all about her.
Yeah.
But I can't, I did EMDR. I'm doing my
Really?
damnedest over here.
Yeah.
And the thing is I can't, I've escaped this person.
Yeah.
But every now and then the universe just throws her back in my face. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's a
how can I get
test.
over it when it's
Well,
fucking
the
in my
algorithm
face?
is really hard when you hate someone. Not to take this to a dark place, but
No, let's go.
it's really hard because especially when you're in a state of jealous hate, which is one of the
Yes.
hardest hates.
That's
Like a hate for mistreatment is just a hate for mistreatment,
Yes.
but a jealous hate is very hard because you can't help but look when the video comes up.
right.
You're like, oh, what are they doing? And
Yeah,
you
you're
see,
hate watching.
You see the clip and you're hate watching, but then the algorithm doesn't, even when, and I've done it, I go on Instagram and are you interested in this content? No. And then the thumbs down post on TikTok, I will tell the algorithm, I don't want to see this anymore.
But it knows you
But
do.
it knows that you're watching 3 minutes of it.
Right.
So the algorithm gives you more of the thing that you hate that's making you jealous.
Oh, you should see my algorithm. It is so fucked up.
And
I'm
then
like,
the
it's everything I
sponsor-
don't want to see is all I get to see.
We're too much hate watching.
Oh, but it also feels so good to hate
It
watch.
is. It is.
I
nice.
think what I need to do, and I don't have it, is to have Finstas.
I agree, actually.
To do-
No,
I
'cause
don't
then that gives you
either.
no boundary. Then that, like,
Good
you
point.
could literally do whatever you want with, like, no repercussions.
I did have a Reddit. This is why I had to get off Reddit. It was
Okay.
ruining me. I had a Reddit because Reddit can be any name.
So I have like
no.
incredibly good boundaries with Reddit because I just know it's such a cesspool
Yeah.
of hatred.
Yeah.
At least like in the ones for me, I can't even handle it.
No.
It's like I don't even know it's there.
Yeah.
So I don't even know how it works.
Okay, so
Well,
I
it's just
was
everybody's
like,
anonymous.
I was like
Wow.
One World 37, and I would go on the People I Hate's Reddits and be like, when people would be like surmising about, I can't believe I'm
Surmising?
admitting this, but they'd be surmising about like bad things they heard about people. Like, the chains that are like, what's the worst celebrity
Yeah.
story? And I would be like, this is 100% true, can confirm.
I love
Yeah.
it.
I honestly, I think someone needs to call HR at the Lady Gang. I should not be admitting
no, it's.
this.
I mean, we know this about you.
I know. This is
I
who I
love
am.
it
It
so
Sorry,
is
Taylor.
absolutely insane.
Who was your favorite Leggy Gang guest and who was your least favorite Leggy Gang guest?
I mean, I'm gonna go back to JC for my fave.
Okay.
Oh,
Can't
that's
top JC.
So good. I mean, we just had Sharon Stone on.
I saw.
Yeah, she's
Again,
always great.
She wanted to come back. This is the second time. Sharon's one of those people, like, if you grew up watching her and you were obsessed with Hollywood, like I was, like, she's like the mainstay. And I think what's so special about her is that she's very calm and cool, but she says stuff that like will just hit you so deep in your heart. Like we put it up on the Lady Gang Instagram, but she did this whole speech about how like, the reason that the whole world is trying so hard to tear down women and give them like, not to get political, but like less rights, less money,
truth.
less everything
Yes.
is because they understand how powerful
Mhm.
we are.
Exactly.
And I was just like, but the way she said it is just like, it's like, I'm not like a super spiritual person, but I'm like, I think I can like go to the Church of Sharon Stone.
Mm-hmm. I mean, doesn't make any sense in our conversation, but my Roman Empire is we don't need men at all.
Okay, let's go. As a lesbian, car
No,
carrying,
I mean, you literally
I'm
are
living
an
it.
example.
Sorry, my angel.
We need
Not you.
We need you to edit the podcast, please.
We like logistically don't need men.
How about this? We don't need. We need less of them.
We
We'll
definitely
only keep
need less
the
of
good
them.
ones around.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. The ones that we want to like snuggle and like the ones that are like my husband will come home and he'll be like, "Oh, did you already watch The Valley?"
I'm so jealous. My wife refuses to watch reality TV with me.
What does she do with
It's
her
like, why
life?
are we even
do you do
doing this
together?
lesbian thing?
What
do you
does
do
she
together?
actually do at
She
night?
watches so much sports.
Oh no!
It is honestly, she watches more sports than any man I've ever dated.
really.
It is honestly
oh.
disgusting.
I have a question.
Go. I'm an open book.
Are you sure?
Please.
Oh my god, what are you gonna ask?
Okay.
She asks fucked up questions
okay.
sometimes.
Okay. And we can take this out if you want to.
No.
Okay, before you were a lesbian.
Yes.
This is your first lesbian relationship.
Ever in my life.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
In my life.
So the first time you were, this is sexual
It's okay.
questions.
It's okay.
The first time you were going down on a woman,
Yes.
like you knew what vaginas looked like.
I mean, kind of.
It's because you can't really see your,
your
own.
own, unless you're like really, getting
Yeah.
that hand mirror
Did
up
you
in there.
feel like you knew what to do because you had it done?
I was so scared because I was like,
Did she know this was your first lady?
Yes, fully. So I was like, I know I'm in love with this person.
Yeah.
But if I can't do this,
Yeah.
I guess I don't get to be with her.
Yeah.
So I was like, I really hope I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also like full stop, I hate sucking dick.
Right.
Oh my god.
You know?
Yes.
Right.
So I was like, I mean, if I could fake that,
Yes.
Wait, that's such a good point that
That's
I've never
such a
thought
good
about.
point, right?
I could
Yes.
I could do anything.
Yeah. You didn't have to
Yes.
love it. It just had to be as intolerable as a blowjob.
Yes,
Yeah.
if not worse. Yeah, exactly. As long as it was the same, if not worse, we
Yeah.
were like in a good space.
Yeah.
And I also feel like when you're so in love with somebody,
Yeah.
hopefully this isn't like too TMI, but like pheromones, and don't
Yeah.
just think about vaginas, but like, like just
Yeah.
like all
Yeah.
over, you like crave like
Yeah.
that. So it is, I'll tell you this, it made me feel way more confident about my vagina. I was like, oh my God, vaginas
Oh,
are
yeah.
amazing. They are fun.
In what way?
I was just like, that's good.
Yeah.
Like, yes, like that was fun. So I spent so much time being like worried about my vagina and like, does it look like, I remember this girl hooked up with this guy and he said this is horrible. Her vagina looked like beef curtains.
Oh yeah, no,
and like to this day, I see her like when I go home for the holidays and I'm like, and like I
that's
can't.
literally just male insecurity. Like men are such
Exactly.
fucking pieces of trash.
I don't even know what a beef curtain is.
No.
I know, but I could show you. But we just had Jessie from Mormon Wives on the podcast, and you know she got a labiaplasty.
Yes.
And I'm wearing a bodysuit today, and so I've been undoing my bodysuit to
it's
go
all
to
up
the
in the
bathroom.
vagina, yeah.
And it's all up, and it's definitely like giving me like a what's it called?
Camel
like a
toe?
panty line, but not in the back.
Yes.
And I literally all day, every time I go to pee, I'm like, maybe I should get a vagina. So this honestly made me
telling
so
you.
happy. Vaginas are
No,
beautiful.
all
They're
vaginas
beautiful.
are beautiful, and they're all different and
Yes.
unique, and they're all snowflakes.
they are such
Yeah.
Thank you for being
snowflakes.
so open. That really is going to make a lot of women feel less alone.
You're welcome.
for
But
you.
wait, back to this theory.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And-
So
no, I mean just biologically at this point in our society
Yeah.
with IVF, like
True.
we technically don't need men.
I know.
We have a lot of frozen sperm, and
Yeah.
then women, and you can choose to only have some gals, and then men can slowly
Does
fade
the
away.
sperm expire?
Not for a long time.
No, they keep it frozen and it's hella expensive, but
Yeah.
they keep it for like a very long time.
yeah,
Okay.
if it's
Yeah.
frozen.
So we're good for our
I
lifetime.
mean, even
Yeah,
for like,
yeah.
even for embryos, I think like they implanted one that was like 30 years old or
I believe
25
it.
years
I know. I
old.
remember seeing that story.
Yeah,
That was
so
so strange, but like I guess that makes sense. Like the embryo was conceived in the 90s, but born in 2025.
Well,
oh, science is crazy.
no, there was like not twins, but like the embryos were like conceived at this, not conceived, but you know what I mean? They were
I know
like
what you mean.
made at the same time.
Yes.
But they
and then
implanted differently.
yeah, and like one was like 10 years older than
Oh, they're
older
frozen
than
in
the
time.
other
When we
one.
had
Yeah.
ours, like we waited. I mean, I've really been dragging my feet to have a
Oh.
baby. And so finally I was like, it's your call. When you're ready, let's do it.
Yeah.
And I think we had the embryos frozen for like 2 years. Because our doctor said that we were like, what about Bob? Like, she was like,
Yeah.
are you going to get on the bus today? You
Yeah.
going to do it? Or are you going to have
Oh.
a baby this month? And we were like,
Yeah.
no.
I've had
Yeah.
mine frozen for 6 years.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Girl, they are good. They are
I
just
know.
fucking ready to go.
They're just chilling, literally.
Yeah.
Literally chilling.
Literally chilling. Okay.
Defrost me.
Maybe not worst celebrity interview, but
Okay.
like cringiest or like awkward. Like, and you can even put it on yourself and be like, I had an off day.
I
No,
mean,
we'll name names.
Okay,
oh,
good.
Just kidding.
which name do you want to name?
Oh, we're not going to name a name.
Do name in there.
Well, we did have somebody that came on, and this was like maybe 2018,
Yeah.
in the very beginning of her podcast, where we're just like trying to get our bearings and stuff. She came on. She was like a influencer type,
Okay.
and she live streamed the entire thing from her phone.
Huh.
She sat her phone up like this, went on Instagram Live, and then talked to herself the entire
When
time.
we asked her a question, like, okay, we'll do it right now.
Yeah.
We're doing it. Hey, so what's your favorite food?
She's like, so my favorite food is like hot dogs.
Yeah.
And like would barely answer questions because
Yeah.
she was like reading through comments on her
Yeah, and,
Instagram
like,
Live. And
In what world did she think that was okay? Was it a passive aggressive move?
no, I
Or
think
it
that's
was-
just what she was doing.
it's
Yeah,
just
just
who
like-
she is.
Yes.
And I also do name names, but I'm not going to do it on this podcast. I'm going to be a sneaky
She's
bitch.
pleading the fifth.
And
But
in
tell-
our book, Lady Secrets, I
Okay.
do write an essay about my worst celebrity interview.
Oh, it was.
Can you bleep it? No, because I don't want the publicist to get mad at me
Don't
again.
worry. I'll have,
Okay.
I'll have my wife edit
We
it.
just
She edits.
bleep it. It can be like beep, beep. It's like 2 names is fine, but just beep, beep. And now I said it. God
She'll
damn it.
just keep doing it.
Yeah.
That breaks my heart.
I can't talk about it. It's too
Okay,
dark.
okay. Isn't it the worst when you have somebody on? It's like, don't meet your heroes.
No,
And then they just like
don't.
break you into a million goddamn pieces.
This is the reason why we had to make the festival, because we needed people to understand our list of cool people.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like we can't say it out loud. Like, who are your best people in Hollywood and who are the worst? Well, we invited the Toast Girls. Claudia's on mat leave, so she can't come.
Yes.
Other than that, the best are invited. Everyone else sucks.
Oh, I love to hear that. I love that aside. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like we
It's
there's
like
such
the
an
approved.
overlap. I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
Yeah.
I am so, you guys, I am so excited for
It's
like,
approved.
I feel like we're going on like somebody's bachelorette party, not sure whose, but it's just like
It
one big
is.
bachelorette party.
Or a
Oh,
big birthday.
And we have sorry to do
What?
this, but we have a dress code. Your night is
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Friday night
it's
is
okay. No. You know what? Let me say dress code. Don't apologize. I get that you think it's weird and annoying, but Hannah Burner did this for her bachelorette, and I was like, I literally was like, I hate you and we're not friends anymore. I'm
Oh,
not
for a
fucking
dress
doing this.
code?
I was
Oh,
like,
you don't have to do it.
It was no. It was
Oh.
a theme. Every single night was a theme. I blame Paige Sorbo, who I also love, but It was so much fun, and it's really
See?
good because it forces you to plan ahead.
Yeah.
So then when you're there, you're not like,
You don't have to think about an outfit.
no, it's already planned out. It's actually the most genius thing
You don't
ever.
overpack.
Exactly.
And also when
It's
you're
brilliant.
doing, that's why I love a costume party because once you're in a costume, you kind of let your guard down.
Yeah, you're like, oh my
Totally.
God, your outfit, we're wearing this. Did you get that from Amazon? Like,
Yeah, there's like
yeah,
something
you know?
about it that like just like makes you have more fun.
it's true.
So
Yeah.
Friday night is going to be like Hawaiian,
Fun.
Tommy Bahama,
Yes.
sort of like tropical,
That's for your
that vibe.
Ooh,
Like, you can
That's
be
a
on
good move.
stage at Taylor Karaoke in like a
I might wear a coconut bra.
Yes. Oh,
yeah.
I want to wear one too.
Let's do it.
That'd be so good.
That's so,
So
good. I won't wear
fun.
one. I don't have boobs.
I don't either. Saturday night is going to be Y2K themed. So like
We are staying all weekend.
nostalgia, like butterfly clips,
Love.
a juicy tracksuit,
Love.
whatever that
Yes.
means for you. Dress as your younger self.
Okay.
And then
Like
Sunday.
if you want to wear the Britney Spears "Oops, I Did It Again" vinyl, it's gonna be too hot for that. Don't do that, girls. But like any of that, or if you just
Yeah, or
literally,
you
if
could
you
dress,
just wear
you
a
could
t-shirt.
dress up as you're a pop star, like a Christina Aguilera and Dirty, like whatever you want to do.
Exactly. Or you could just get a merch T-shirt, like get an oversized NSYNC T-shirt,
Brilliant.
and
Yeah.
wear that and combat boots and
No, like in
sneakers.
whatever way you want, or you don't have to
to
dress
do
up.
anything.
But and then
suggest
Sunday
it.
is going to be because we're not doing white parties anymore because of Diddy.
Yeah.
But we're going to do pink party.
Yes.
So anything, and then you don't have to buy something. Everyone has something. Most people, except Becca Tobin, doesn't have anything pink. She think she'll wear pink? There's no way.
She's going to have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's like trying to get Jack to wear a full shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Same.
Everyone has their own thing. Everyone has a whole thing.
In a sweatshirt.
My favorite Jack story. People are like, "What's
Same.
Jack like?" And I was like, "We are doing press photos, and she refused to wear a shirt
Or a bra.
or a bra. She just wanted to wear it open, like just over the nipples."
Yeah.
Oh my
And I was
God, if
like,
I didn't
this
have
is
to
going
wear
in
a
Us
bra.
Weekly.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah.
You guys, I could talk to you for a gajillion years.
know.
I know. I love you.
It's just
already
flew by.
over?
It's time. It's over. Can you believe it? Literally. I know.
Oh, no.
And you guys
LadyGang.
have flights to catch.
know,
Yeah.
But we're gonna be partying together,
So
Lady
excited.
World.
Yes, girl.
Tell the people where they can go again. What are the dates? All of the above.
September 26th to 28th. We suggest you fly in on the Thursday before so you don't miss a thing.
For sure.
Tickets are available at ladyworld.co. I will tell Taste of Taylor fans, we are getting to a low ticket amount.
Yes.
After the Hannah announcement, you can imagine the gigglers went
yes.
insane. And
Yes.
so we really want you to be there. But like for us, we're going to the Backstreet Boys on July 26th, but I haven't bought my tickets yet. Yeah, it's like now.
Yeah, no, it's time to buy ticks.
But like they're at the Sphere and there's tickets available.
Okay.
And my husband's in the music business and we're getting our tickets for free.
Okay.
So like, but you know how you like say, I'm gonna go to the thing?
Yep.
And then you don't get the tickets because you're like, no, I'll get the tickets later, but I'm planning on going.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sold out when you plan on going. So just
100%.
grab the tickets. We made it so easy for you. Ladyworld.co. Oh, all the information, you click more information on Lady World, you can like see pictures, all the schedule, like everything.
I'm
It's
so
gonna be
excited.
epic.
I'm so excited.
Dude, coconut bra. Is it a real coconut?
I don't
no, you
know.
can get like the fake one. I got one on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
You already have one?
No, but I once made a cocktail video where I was wearing a coconut bra and I got it on Amazon.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And you didn't keep it? How strange.
I know. Fuck, I
Thank
should've.
you so much for having us. This
I
means
know,
the
this
world.
is so
Oh,
fun.
please, thank you for coming on. Same, it means
We
the
love you.
world.
Wait, do you have an
It's so much
outro?
fun.
Hey girl, hey, bye girl, bye.
No, it's just like you guys. What?
Bye girl, bye. Why
Oh,
are you
well,
doing
of
that?
course. Yes, yes, yes.
You should start.
Bye, girl, bye.
Okay, fine. No, I do actually. I had a brain fart. I just was like, oh yeah, I go like this. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. And then I go, guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Until tomorrow. Bye, girl. Bye.
Yes,
Bye
I love
girl,
it.
Do it.
bye.
Perfection.